Ada omo amfa na nkotum omni na kwehye dem na omo ka che se on kana no ntum because omo jimi
Adofo yesi Agradaa eni Nsawam prison no na me ne oba be gist ni mu Twene Jonas eba be fire ye na after say Twene Jonas fire ye no me follow story no omo say Agradaa for now no oni eye Nsawam prison me ne oba be gist ni mu according to report eboboba any nsem one previously na ne na mabonte na ebi mu kra ka say oh Agradaa wakwakodem ma obi wo hokra wachi na bono because wa frauding it say sa stories ni na fake na therefore me no wa be gist mu aha ye Ghana gossips so ye new viewer na subscribe ya me just so be subscribe like it na afi de che wadwen e wo comment ni mu e fa man nti without much delay ye start ye nkomo no e fa mfi this side
Ada omo amfa na nkotum omni na kwehye dem na omo ka che se on kana no ntum because omo jimi emra nya adwuma o man machi nipa no a sentence in 15 years obi aboma baso say my yade nti enyama kono. That is the purpose of a leader. A leader solve the problem. A leader make sure the country is safe. Nti ye akronfo afri kronum de o makwehye jaila obi ani beji say leader na ye adwuma da bi magimi magi kronfo ne bribe no mama kronfo no ehye fie nti steve me no enye wo na wo be ka che me wo eno a police for no prison officers no any inmate for ni bi frame me
Intara for senya muhu video no Twene Jonas set recording straight obisa eye prison officers no say adentina Agradaa enda eye Nsawam prison. This is the question our board sisia now for betie meanings to this. Crime Check Foundation CEO no eba bedi nkomo e kan nsem bi wo this side out for ye nti nsem wo kan ni ye enfamra
na onko share sa akwanto yase yena mo ka say ye checks chere say oni Nsawam female prison inti ye nuaba ena wafa ye sentencing on Thursday na ye nyumre. There are a lot of administrative procedures court no unfortunately Friday was a holiday. She couldn't have been taken to prison because administrative procedures no way won't mean court. There's a so many warrants and you know that kind of thing. It's a bit bureaucratic. And Friday was a holiday. Into probably and now I'm sure say a year about omode ne beko na yenso ye de ani akohu sa ampa wa ba bedu. Into for now no I would say all these speculative stories about obi akwa assault in prison no should be dismissed with a vicious wave of the left hand. The real aspects of pain a lot of scholars are true about your scholars be on true book be titled The Pains of Imprisonment. Pain they are so psychological. The business and Agradaa won't be there. The videos are all sounds dress come now all of a sudden you've been pushed into a space. Let's forget about
in the other for senya moti and this according to a Crime Check Foundation a CEO no need in refika crane nkomo ba bedi enie a chichim say a process e da omujeli Agradaa no kra no aye court omuka so ngongo dem kra no sa da na de asa intina a process ombefem na asate na oni ente hwiyo e kamia kwakwa ete say omu shodi Agradaa in a certain corner. But we all don't know, but na information be circulating. Na man for say a prison for ni bia bo Agradaa. According to Crime Check Foundation man which enya no kre. Now for the inter reporter Angel News e de ba ye e what this side so famra.
One for Evelyn Asamoah a sentence no to 15 years imprisonment with hard labor. Na me no wo ka say bia afe na mama party na mkwan so ayede na call Nsawam prisons. San say Thursday no wanko, Friday no so na a holiday, Saturday na ya dia me checks e Nsawam prisons say omoye adwuma half day, official duties no na half day nti I say ne Monday na bibia de na kwamu me no kasa sisi anso e ya dia ne lawyer a lawyer Richard Asaribafo a file appeal.
Hold on.
I have the copy.
Hold on, mommy. Answer na obeko ni lawyer appeal a file ya wanya bi. Sa brenu a ye shares ye mfa nkɔ Nsawam a holiday wom no na maami no ɔyin. Eh no da.
No ka say oguso e wo police custody.
Okay.
Or police custody. Onko fie nkɔyɛ hwee wɔ hɔ. Or police custody. As at now, or police custody.
It is holidays ni nyina no odi ya wonfa nu Nsawam no na o police for them.
Or police for them.
Okay, all right. After ye chain appeal no.
The lawyer anopeya a file appeal. Na appeal a wa file no. Adesedia or the airful court n'anim ese court no entie ni sufre. Na appeal no the edikan or court and say the High Court should set aside where a petition of appeal pursuant to section 326 of the Criminal and Other Offences Procedure Act 1960 at 30. Also, the petition of Patricia Esiedu states that 1. Circuit Court 10 Otemwa 14 Anna Evelyn Asamoah 3rd July 2025 convicted and was sentenced the petitioner Agradaa to 15 years. Into almost 5 years no. Where your court document 15 years. 15 years in IHL in hard labor. 15 years petition no dey cause say you reducing fee ni so man no. Anase ye ntwa enu e ye mfinhia makomaku edunum enye dwumaden ka ho. We na ne lawyer natural. How they come High Court. And wechi otre say charges are de born no 1. Count 1 a charlatanic advertisement. Count 2 a defrauding by false pretense. Mienu we na eche no. Or the copying of the judgment aka ho bi. Na niema Agradaa Eco Court High Court or copying ye can or say the conviction and sentence should be set aside as the judgment is unreasonable and cannot be supported by the evidence on record. The grounds are already point 1 ye. The lawyer said, Atemwa ya convicted Agradaa so onko de fiase 15 years and no nya dwumaden no. O se da bi ono de ohun ne say eni nyina so ensuo kura enim into High Court and setting aside only couldn't find free ho. Point 2, I say
Angel.
The trial judge, point 2, I say the whole trial is wrong in law. To say the whole trial, no, if it 2022, basic 2025, I say the whole trial no cry. You're wrong. And you madam into any free ho. And can't cry. The third point, I say the trial judge denied the petitioner fair trial by calling her to prove her innocence when prosecution had left no or insufficient evidence, contrary to Article 19(2)(c) of the 1992 Constitution. Into I said that no, until say prosecution no fair than 4 and 9. Na 9 we no. Or through the offense submission of no case. Na court ne catch Agradaa say that be but na that came. Be bo nkuro be can you winning for criminal or say no kra no etiamra that be and can settle the more for no kra eye ne oyeye no can say so ma Agradaa ebie ebe kan bibi a kire court no nka say ho na no ato asem da atratwe. The next point or say the trial judge demonstrated manifest bias and personal animosity towards the petitioner by persistently engaging in confrontations, harassment, and intimidation of the accused lawyers in open court, thereby denying her adequate and effective representation. You can say, what the one for no, Subai be Neyebi or Danedi, or near a lawyer for me to meet Chasso, fracas, Takanaba, as a Huna, a lawyer for no, as a popo, and each a lawyer for no, O can we us ye, we us ye, almost to say, Salsu and a buyer, otimuapo Evelyn asamwaja na dino amwa a lawyer for no ama ahokeka wo de beye wo madwuma no anko yi amfa ama wo. The next point the sentence of 15 years in IHL is harsh and excessive, taking into consideration the circumstance of the case. Honestly, 15 years in hard labor, aden sabi wakum nipa ano aden dodo ano hyedodo o hwe kwadu na ye de ball no na ense say
eni aso
your man was 15 years or say excessive. And the last point additional grounds to be freed upon receipt of the judgment. In the last point, they say be Agradaa yenjano kra no fani hundi afei ene wa filing krate afei ene ye behwe bra court de be man say omra na omeka na asem omebo ni nkuro emfa nkyere mini ali baba ma menkansi sudua say ne lawyer natural ni nyina ye na dwempa a watwero ene ode akoma court proceedings na o say otemafo ni treaty amofa ahodie so no intimidate wom no harass wom o say the full trial no cry wrong no the full trial no ka say wrong no obekwa kwaji the full trial proceedings ni nyina from day 1 to the last day judgment no e dey akoma high court otemafo no obetna semenen so no obeka ni nyina from day 1 to kran obe ascertain say ne omo ka no ensuo wom enyina so wom eyampa se yama no kwan ama ebia wanka ni onim yama ne kwan anase otemofo ni tietia lawyer ne fa ahodie so otemofo ni ye bibi e kire se da bi ka se prosecution no ewie ya nka se submission of no case no okasa gbe da fa ahodi so eye niema bebre ene ko into appeal and appeal ayi eye niema miensa either say ye beja okura you be acquitted. Either say the betting fee so amount say the judgment was harsh. And now so to more for the kind procedure and in no short time I the man how procedure and in a correction I say mommy class when you inside you. Oh, when you inside here. I did 25 years, I'm 15 years I will maybe 2 years account, maybe 5 years account. Yet me include the amount. Utimi kwase wasem eye niema miensa appeal de wo kwa niema miensa either say ye beja okura you be acquitted either say ye be reduce years na wo ye be amount na so mpen e bia ye betimi reduce the amount and na say wo kwa ye di be ka ho amount eye niema miensa
I te say ball bo eye win draw and lose
tietia but ne ena be bomo eye foforo cry.
In that of Senya Moti, and it is according to the reporter, NG News, Eddie Betuja, and Asisia and Angasa, who is saying, who is saying, no, from the way they are speaking, I say, Agradaa young koyo, Agradaa young koye, even though say a car or court say, or say, but Wakosudia was some of my aswinty. But according to the reporter, a year crime check foundation, Eddie by NHS Agradaa, only in Nsawam prison. As at now, ye Ghana gossips. Ye the more updates, eba wakwe.